Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Raw is War. We are live here in Nebraska, Omaha. We are live in the Omaha Civic Auditorium, and these fans are ready for action tonight, folks. We have our first WWF title match, and it is going to be a classic, folks. It is finally time. The time has come. It is now time for a title match, and we get our triple threat match, the highly anticipated triple threat match that Mr. McMahon has signed 2 weeks ago on SmackDown. And speaking of champion, here is the WWF champion, the Heartbreak Kid. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Shawn Michaels' first appearance back from suspension here in the WWF. Mr. McMahon suspended the Heartbreak Kid due to interfering in matches and entering himself into confrontations time and time again. But he is back, folks. He looks more confident than ever. Shawn Michaels looking confident tonight. Triple threat rules, but Undertaker and The Rock are ready to knock the head off of Shawn Michaels due to all the trouble he's caused them throughout the past weeks. But nonetheless, Shawn Michaels, as the champ, you gotta show the part, you gotta show the body language that you look confident, and he is definitely getting over that with the fans tonight. Wow, Shawn Michaels is getting booed out of the building, folks. Getting booed completely out of the building by this Omaha crowd. This is starting to become a pissed off Shawn Michaels at this point. Yeah, I'd say he's got the crowd bitter. There's no questioning that. Boy, Shawn Michaels is not holding anything back tonight. But wait a minute, here is the chairman, folks. Wasting little time. Boy, and things might escalate very, very quickly. Things could go south in a hurry here. Threatening words from the champ, and they might have just gotten under the skin of the boss. Here comes Mr. McMahon. This situation may or may not play a factor in tonight's match, but Mr. McMahon has said that he will call this match right up the middle, so we will see if he's a man of his word. But nonetheless, folks, here we go, getting into more action. We have our European Championship #1 Contenders match. That is later on in the show between Ken Shamrock and William Regal. Ought to be a great match. And also, folks, up next, we got Jeff Hardy from the Hardy Boys going against Farouk of the APA. Let's see if either team can gain supremacy for their team in the tag team division. But here we go, folks. Jeff Hardy and Farouk getting us kicked off next. And here we go, wasting little time. Here comes Jeff Hardy. The Hardy Boys certainly a favorite in the WWF. These fans always on the side of the Hardy Boys, but they have received quite a few losses here lately, losing to Edge and Christian in that #1 Contenders match for the tag team titles a few weeks ago. But the Hardys are always willing to bounce back, and we will see if Jeff Hardy can gain supremacy for the Hardy Boys and maybe get them a step further toward another tag team championship #1 contender spot. With Jeff Hardy even being a fan favorite, there's still going to be a tall task ahead of him tonight. Farouk, man, one of the toughest guys in the locker room. That is a big dude, man. My God, that is an intimidating human being, to say the least. Defensive tackle from the Florida State Seminoles, Ron Simmons, Heisman candidate, you best believe it. One of the only defensive players to ever be in a Heisman candidate. Fun fact for you right there. Here we go, folks. Farouk and Hardy, Jeff Hardy getting us kicked off. First match of the evening, Raw is War, Omaha, Nebraska. Here we go. Farouk wastes a little time. The diving shoulder block there, and Jeff Hardy might have just got the wind knocked out of his freaking lungs. The dominance of Farouk just immediately overtaking Jeff Hardy in the get-go of this match. Jeff Hardy able to get out of it quickly. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Oh, and there's a drop kick. Boy, that was a hell of a drop kick there from Jeff Hardy. Sent Farouk right into the damn turnbuckle. And of course, it didn't even phase Farouk as he jumps right back up and gets right back on the attack. And oh, what a slam from Farouk. Haven't seen much of the APA yet. This is maybe their second time competing so far in Universe mode, but man, they're looking and searching for a victory, as are the Hardy Boys. Oh, what another suplex there from Farouk. Jeff Hardy able to counter. Here's another Irish whip from Jeff Hardy. Atomic drop into a dive. Thought he was going to go for the leg drop into the groin area, but no, he goes for a diving cross body onto the ground. Oh, and a leg drop on the elbow of Farouk. Oh, what a kick to the back from Jeff. Kick to the gut. What's he looking for here? Power slam maybe? No. Farouk able to get out of the power bomb maybe that Jeff Hardy was setting up. Farouk able to block it, but there's a kick to the chin of Farouk. Jeff Hardy able to show off that agility that he possesses, and man, what a move from Jeff Hardy. Oh, and a knocks Farouk off of the apron, and we are already to the outside. Boy, it did not take long for this thing to get to the outside, but back in, wasting little time as Jeff Hardy. He knows he has to win it on the inside of the ring. What's Jeff Hardy looking for? Oh, and a whisper in the wind. Whisper out of the wind from nowhere, goes into a cover. 2, no. Farouk able to kick out at 2. Maybe with 2 inches to spare from the referee from a 3. Oh, looking for a kick to the side of the head. Farouk, smart, able to get out of that. Very, very wise move from Farouk, thinking a step ahead, and he gives a kick to the side of the head. Oh, and a spine buster there. Spine buster from Farouk. Boy, every move that Farouk delivers looks like it just would knock the wind out of any human being. What's he looking for? No. Jeff Hardy able to show off the quickness, getting out of that move from Farouk. So gets caught right back up, and a slingshot right into the ropes. Oh man, just on the ribs there. Knee to the ribs from Farouk. Well, the power and the dominance of Farouk just overcomes Jeff Hardy time and time again throughout this match. The only thing that will give Jeff Hardy a win here is the quickness, but there's a diving elbow from Farouk. Rare diving elbow from Farouk as he goes right into the pin. Oh, and Jeff Hardy able to barely kick out. What a near fall there from Jeff Hardy. What a shot from Farouk. Oh, that was a hell of a shot. That was a stiff punch from Farouk. Oh, and a diving cross body off of the apron there from Jeff Hardy. Is he thinking swanton here? No, Farouk able to get his feet before Jeff Hardy was able to deliver that swanton. Wait a minute, doesn't matter. Jeff Hardy able to still pull off the swanton bomb of the standing Farouk in the ring. Immediately going into a pin. Here's Jeff Hardy. 2. No, Farouk able to barely get a near fall. I do not think Jeff Hardy was able to get the full effect on that swanton. But man, he still pulled it off nonetheless. But Farouk recovered very quickly as he delivers a lariat there to Jeff Hardy. Boy, vicious slams into the mat. And Farouk looking for a headbutt. Not able to capitalize on it though. Maybe a bad choice. Flying forearm from Jeff Hardy right into the jaw of Farouk. Oh, a great move by Jeff Hardy there. Cat-like quickness of Jeff Hardy. Able to get the advantage. And he delivers a great leg drop across the jaw of Farouk here. You just never know what Jeff Hardy's thinking. You never know what he's going to try to pull off. But I know what he's trying to pull off here. Is it a diving? Oh, he was looking for a diving move to the outside, but not able to pull it off. Man, what a clothesline from Farouk. Very vicious clothesline. Farouk maybe trying to buy himself some time and get a quick breather. The pace of this match has definitely been dictated by Jeff Hardy. No doubt about it. Oh, a headbutt from Farouk. Farouk looking for a cover here. No, Jeff Hardy able to barely kick out just in the nick of time. Once again, Farouk's got to be thinking to maybe finish off this match. It looks like Jeff Hardy is out of breath here. Stiff shot to the back. don't know what Farouk was thinking there, but looking for the kick to the gut, but Jeff Hardy able to catch the foot, and he twist of fate from Jeff Hardy. That might do it, folks. 1, 2. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Hardy able to get the victory over Farouk. Boy, that was a great match between Farouk and Jeff Hardy. Both men taking each other to the limit. But no, we see Jeff Hardy able to outlast Farouk, barely hitting him with that twist of fate out of nowhere. And the Hardys are back on top of the tag team division, maybe seeking a #1 contendership spot at No Mercy against the New Age Outlaws. Oh, wait a minute. Jeff Hardy's got a few words to say here in Omaha, Nebraska. The Hardy Boys looking like the new #1 contenders at No Mercy against the New Age Outlaws, and that ought to be one hell of a match. And here's Mankind, folks. We'll hear from him after this commercial break.
There ain't nobody. And The Rock means nobody that's gonna stop The Rock from whipping your candy ass.
What you fail to realize, boy, is I've crippled more people than polio. You can't be the first, but you will be the next.
Bring that dead carcass out here so HBK can slap you around main event style.
We'll definitely get some more in that situation for Mankind. It seems that his DX might have gotten in the head at Mankind at this point. They've delivered numerous attacks on Mankind, and it might have gotten to the head of Mick Foley at this point. But moving on, folks, Ken Shamrock and William Regal here to give us our #1 contender for No Mercy at the European Championship against Jeff Jarrett. Ken Shamrock actually fell to Jeff Jarrett a few weeks ago, but it doesn't even look like it's phased Shamrock at all. But he's definitely going to have his hands full against William Regal, the technical genius ring general that you would call William Regal. Get our first look at William Regal here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This ought to be a very interesting match, to say the very least. I'm gonna go with William Regal as the favorite tonight. He definitely has the style to clash and outsmart Ken Shamrock. I could see him maybe gaining the edge early here and outlasting Shamrock, but man, only time will tell. We can't wait to see these two go at it. Two different styles in the ring. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett, the European champion, is here in Omaha, Nebraska. Maybe want a closer look at this match is Jarrett, but Shamrock is in disbelief that Jarrett is here. As am I, but we get the European champion here, and he wants a sneak peek at what brings him at No Mercy, what waits on him at No Mercy. And here we go, folks. William Regal and Ken Shamrock starting off with the early Hurricane Rana. Frankensteiner move from Ken Shamrock. Kick to the... God, what a DDT from Shamrock. Boy, I was wrong. I thought William Regal would jump on the attack early in this match, but I was absolutely wrong. But wait, here we go. Here's William Regal. Was he thinking suplex? No. Ken Shamrock able to counter. Oh, what a bulldog from Shamrock. Got that arm. Twisted, wrenching on the arm. Armbar move here from Shamrock. That is his style. That is his bread and butter, as we like to say. Oh, what a move on the arm. Might have dislocated the shoulder of Regal. Springboard punch there from Shamrock. Man, he is proving a point here in front of Jeff Jarrett tonight. He's thinking suplex now. No, William Regal able to counter it. Oh, punch to the back of the head. Lariat across the back and a double axe handle across the neck. William Regal just has that very mean style, aggressive style in the ring. Very aggressive in the ring, no doubt about it. Oh, and there's a suplex from Shamrock. Both men definitely have a sort of an aggression to them, but man, William Regal is just violent in the ring. It doesn't make any sense at all, but he just likes to punish his opponent for some reason. There's a Northern Light suplex from Shamrock going into a pin. Only gets a 2 count there. What is Shamrock looking to do here? Punches to the head, to the temple of Regal. Jeff Jarrett maybe looking to play a part in this match. Certainly not what the fans want to see. Oh, big back body drop from William Regal, and he goes into a pin. Only a 1 count from Shamrock. The resiliency of Shamrock not even allowing a 2 count. Taking this thing to the outside, and Jeff Jarrett looking to get involved. I'm sure William Regal wouldn't appreciate Jeff Jarrett getting him disqualified and ruin his chances at the #1 contendership spot at No Mercy. Jeff Jarrett definitely has his eye on Shamrock. It is definitely noticeable at this point. He might be a little intimidated by Shamrock, as I honestly would not blame him. William Regal buying some time, maybe baiting Shamrock back to the outside. Punch to the grill. Oh, what a suplex there from Shamrock. Shamrock bringing it back to the inside, forcing Regal into the ring. And what is Shamrock looking to set up here? What a lariat from Ken Shamrock. Here he goes, wrenching that arm again. That armbar move back on William Regal. Ken Shamrock has definitely went at the left arm. I might mention that William Regal is a southpaw. Maybe a smart strategy from Shamrock. Neck breaker there to William Regal. Another Frankensteiner move from Ken Shamrock, and he is on his game tonight. Not even allowing Regal to take any advantage in this match, not even with Jeff Jarrett in his corner. And what a move from Shamrock, the pullback elbow to the grill of William Regal, and Ken Shamrock going up top. Oh, diving headbutt. Kick out from William Regal. Slingshot into those ropes from William Regal. Oh, what a claw down the back of Ken Shamrock. Might have pissed off Shamrock a little bit. William Regal does not give a damn. Oh, what a suplex there from William Regal. William Regal looks tired. Going to that middle rope. What is he looking for? Diving maneuver there from William Regal. Into another pin. One. No, kick out from Ken Shamrock. The resiliency coming up in this match once again from Ken Shamrock. But William Regal has not had the opportunity to really lay any damage into Ken Shamrock as to this point in the match. Ken Shamrock has controlled the pace. And here is knee bar from Ken Shamrock. Maybe looking to make William Regal tap. William Regal close to those ropes. Will he be able to get out of that knee bar from Shamrock? Yes, he does. My gosh, that has to put a lot of pressure on the inside of your leg. Tearing up that MCL area. Belly-to-belly suplex from Ken Shamrock. Close to the ropes, though. Two. Oh, and William Regal able to kick out instead of grabbing the ropes and getting an advantage. But here is Shamrock with the ankle lock. Ankle lock from Shamrock. William Regal's maybe a fingertip from the ropes. Does not grab the ropes, though. What is Regal going to do? And he rolls out of it. Able to kick Shamrock in the chin. Oh, kitchen sink from William Regal. That is vintage Regal, ladies and gentlemen. What has Regal got in mind here? Maybe thinking, oh, what a suplex from Regal. Wrenching the arm does Regal, and Shamrock's right under the ropes. Doesn't grab him. He is right under those ropes, but able to counter with a head scissors there from Shamrock. And then Regal able to counter what Ken Shamrock had planned next. These two reversed each other back and forth. Boy, what a knee drop from Regal. Very violent knee drop to Ken Shamrock across the throat. And here's a high-risk maneuver from William Regal. What has he got in mind? Very rare top wrist maneuver from Regal. Axe handle to the across the dome of Ken Shamrock. And we are back to the outside, folks. William Regal showing his methodical plan, taking out the left leg, of Ken Shamrock. Maybe a smart strategy. Oh, into the announce table. Shamrock looks absolutely out of it now. William Regal is definitely taking control of this matchup, and we might be looking at the number one contender in William Regal. Jeff Jarrett throwing a chair in the ring, maybe trying to give Regal an advantage, and there's another violent knee drop across the throat of Ken Shamrock. Boy, Ken Shamrock is out of it, folks. William Regal is just picking him apart at this point in the match. Outlasted Shamrock as I guessed. Oh, wait a minute. William Regal looking for that Regal stretch, that so-called Regal stretch of his. Man, Ken Shamrock able to get out of it quickly, though, not even allowing Regal to fully lock it in. Slingshot into the ropes. Boy, Regal just about had Shamrock in a bad spot. And what is Shamrock looking for here? German suplex from the ground. Look at the strength of Ken Shamrock, able to deadlift William Regal off the ground. And now he's back on the attack, delivering some very stiff punches to the dome of William Regal. And what is Ken Shamrock got in mind now? Up on the top rope. Oh, a diving elbow. Diving elbow from Ken Shamrock. That might do it, ladies and gentlemen. Two. Oh, and Regal barely, and I mean barely, able to kick out of that diving elbow. Very smart move from Shamrock. Oh, and another elbow to the heart of William Regal. Boy, these two are flipping back and forth of the momentum in this match. Oh, and there's Regal. Oh, man, what a move to that leg of Shamrock. That'll absolutely take out any human being's leg. There is no doubt about it. Shamrock lining up Regal for something. What is he looking for here? Maybe a little pissed off in the corner. Shamrock, thinking diving knee into the grill of William Regal, but able to counter does Regal. And now Shamrock able to counter what Regal has set up next. Oh, and what a Frankensteiner from Shamrock. Showing off the athleticism to Shamrock and going back to those punches to the dome of William Regal. And for desperate measure, some more punches to the dome of William Regal. Shamrock is not holding back anything now. Showing the aggression is Ken Shamrock. Jeff Jarrett just thinking ahead over there, thinking out a game plan to maybe screw Shamrock out of this match. I can just see the writing on the wall, asking anybody in this arena. Ref has his eyes on Shamrock, or his eyes on Jeff Jarrett, making sure he's not trying anything to interfere in this match. And here goes the ankle lock to William Regal. William Regal too far from the ropes, and he taps out. Shamrock is the #1 contender for the European champion, ladies and gentlemen. What a match from these two. William Regal and Ken Shamrock taking it to each other, and there's that belly-to-belly from Ken Shamrock earlier in the match, and the ankle lock that supplied him the victory. Man, what a match from these two. And here we go, Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett trying to get in the head of Ken Shamrock. What does he have planned here? Shamrock telling him to bring it on. We might get a preview of No Mercy, and of course not. Jeff Jarrett able to get in the head of Shamrock and play it off, and now the European champion will have his hands full at No Mercy. There is no doubt about it. Up next, folks, we got Kurt Angle and Boss Man going against the Hart Foundation. British Bulldog making his first appearance, and here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, The Rock is in Omaha, Nebraska, ready for the main event. And ladies and gentlemen, these fans are on their feet for The Rock.
There ain't nobody. And The Rock means nobody that's gonna stop The Rock from whipping your candy ass.
What you fail to realize, boy, is I've crippled more people than polio. You can't be the first, but you will be the next.
Bring that dead carcass out here so HBK can slap you around main event style.
We're back in the Omaha Civic Auditorium, and here is Kurt Angle making his way to the ring. These fans not too happy to see Kurt Angle. These Omaha fans not excited to see Kurt Angle at all. And wait a minute, Kurt Angle wants the mic. Kurt Angle with the slap in the face of the Hart Foundation, acknowledging Jim Neidhart, who he gave a concussion to just a few weeks ago. Kurt Angle might be jumping the gun a little bit, maybe a little too confident. Owen Hart's not just going to allow him to come into No Mercy and take his Intercontinental Championship. But, ladies and gentlemen, here is the Big Boss Man. Big Boss Man and Kurt Angle aligning themselves together last week, both looking to take out Owen Hart permanently, but the British Bulldog was able to come down and make the save for his brother-in-law Owen Hart, and that is how we got the new Hart Foundation, newly formed Hart Foundation, if you will. Oh, there's that music, folks. Here we go. Here comes your Intercontinental Champion, Owen Hart. This is a new Owen Hart, ladies and gentlemen. Not the same crybaby Owen Hart that we had years ago. He has grown up. His brother has left the company. Owen Hart has grown up and made a name for himself. He is definitely defending that championship with pride, and he is not going to lay down easy, folks. Owen Hart is a new version of himself. This is a new version of Owen Hart. This is not the Nugget. This is not the little brother Owen Hart. This is the man Owen Hart. We have a chance to see one of the greatest Intercontinental Championship matches at No Mercy. Owen Hart and Kurt Angle going at it in a submission match. That ought to make do for maybe the greatest, like I said, the greatest Intercontinental Championship match that's ever been put out in the WWF. Mark my words. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes the British Bulldog making his first appearance here in the Universe mode. What a surprise last week when we saw the British Bulldog make an appearance last week and save Owen Hart. We can still see that the family values are still there for the Hart Foundation. The Hart Foundation is not dead. Even though Bret Hart is not in the company anymore, the Hart Foundation still lives on, and they are still representing the Hart name. My gosh, big match Phil here tonight, folks. Been waiting for this for a long time. Oh, and Kurt Angle tags out as soon as he sees Owen Hart telling him to come on to the middle of the ring. Kurt Angle showing the coward traits that he possesses. Owen Hart not even fazed by the size of the boss man, though. Going right at the big boss man. Oh, what a kick to the chin of the big boss man. The Intercontinental Champion is focused. You can see the determination in his eyes. You can see the body language in the ring. He is determined to go at Kurt Angle. Not even fazed by the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. Interesting headbutt to the groin area from Owen Hart. Rare move from Owen Hart. Those back-to-back-to-back knife edge chops into a DDT. And now he wants the British Bulldog to come in and get him some of the big boss man. The strength of the Bulldog is unbelievable, folks. Boss man able to capitalize on the opportunity, though. Was he looking for? Suplex. Oh, what a suplex from the boss man. Oh, what a punch across the back. Boss man able to gain control and get on the attack early on the Bulldog. And now we see Kurt Angle make his appearance now. Now that Owen Hart is out of the ring, Kurt Angle is more than ready to come in. Double big back body drop, and look at the elevation of the big back body drop between Kurt Angle and the boss man. And now Kurt Angle showing the aggression. Maybe trying to show off to Owen Hart here. Kurt Angle showing the aggression on the Bulldog here. Oh, what a shot to the back. Boy, boss man and Kurt Angle delivering some wicked shots here early on. But Bulldog able to escape. And wait a minute, here comes Owen Hart. Owen Hart and Kurt Angle finally get their chance to go at it once again. We haven't seen them go at it since the first Raw of Universe mode. Owen Hart thinking the sit-out piledriver. He connects. Holy cow. Caught him with the sit-out piledriver out of nowhere. Kurt Angle able to barely kick out in the nick of time. That is how Stone Cold got his neck broken, ladies and gentlemen. That same exact maneuver from Owen Hart. With Kurt Angle, with the neck issues that he has, I'm surprised he is not phased more by that sit-out pile driver from Owen Hart. Oh, what an uppercut. Another wicked shot from Kurt Angle, proving a point, and immediately gets back out of the ring. Man, I honestly thought Owen Hart had him with that spike, that sit-out pile driver. Pullback maneuver by Big Boss Man. Shoulder block there by the Big Boss Man. The big size of Boss Man is just so undeniable. It's just so hard to get an advantage. Oh, on the elbow. Just sitting on the elbow. Now we see a bear hug into a spine buster from the Big Boss Man. Into a cover, not even a 2 count, as Bulldog able to come in and break it up just before a 2 count. Oh, atomic drop there from Owen Hart. What a clothesline into the corner. Now Owen Hart has the Boss Man right where he wants him, choking him in to the corner. That might be a little bit personal. That might be personal from last week. Owen Hart looking for a cover. Oh, and Kurt Angle returning the favor as Bulldog did the same thing just a minute ago. Owen Hart going up top, but Boss Man looking to slide over and make that tag, and he does. Kurt Angle, Owen Hart going at it once again. And wait a minute. Kurt Angle with the sharpshooter, surprising Owen Hart out of nowhere. Sitting on the low back of Owen Hart, he has the sharpshooter, but the Bulldog able to come in, slide in, and break it up once again. Oh, what a move from Angle. Man, that sharpshooter was out of nowhere, folks. Could have easily ended it again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
There ain't nobody. And The Rock means nobody that's gonna stop The Rock from whipping your candy ass.
What you fail to realize, boy, is I've crippled more people than polio. You can't be the first, but you will be the next.
Bring that dead carcass out here so HBK can slap you around main event style.
We are back in the Omaha Civic Auditorium. Big Boss Man taking control once again of the Bulldog here. Man, we saw that sharpshooter from Kurt Angle right before the commercial break. Almost ended the match, but Bulldog was able to come in and barely break it up just in time. We have seen some very, very quick surprises here in this matchup so far, ladies and gentlemen. Just watching Owen Hart and Kurt Angle go at it in the ring just makes you know that it's going to be one hell of a match at No Mercy for the Intercontinental Championship. Oh, gets out of that powerbomb setup from the Big Boss Man to Bulldog. And now Bulldog looking to make the attack, but no. Big Boss Man bringing it back in the ring. Wait a minute, here's Bulldog. Running power slam from Bulldog, yes. Yes, we are going to see the running power slam from British Bulldog. Into the cover. 1, 2, no, and the Big Boss Man able to barely kick out. Don't know why Kurt Angle didn't break it up, but he allowed the Boss Man to kick out on his own. Man, what a surprise kick out from the Boss Man. Discus lariat there from the British Bulldog. Oh, and a spine buster from the Big Boss Man. We are seeing some finishing moves being displayed here at this point in the match, folks. Both teams throwing the kitchen sink at one another. Oh, Angle slam from Kurt Angle. Just as I mentioned, finishing move. Wait a minute, he's not done. Setting up ankle lock. Yes, he will apply the ankle lock. Ankle lock applied. British Bulldog too far from the ropes. Owen Hart looking to make the save. Still connects with that leg drop. The British Bulldog able to get out of it on his own. Roll out of that ankle lock, and now what is the British Bulldog setting up here? Going for a pin does the British Bulldog. Kick out from Angle. No surprise, no damage done to Angle quite yet in this matchup. And clotheslines Angle out of the ring. No, wait a minute. Shoulder into the gut of the Bulldog from Kurt Angle. Oh, what a slam. What a slam from Kurt Angle. British Bulldog late, looking to maybe get the fresh legs of Owen Hart into the match. Kurt Angle running at Owen Hart, but wait a minute. Sharpshooter, yes, sharpshooter applied. Sharpshooter is applied, and Kurt Angle tapped out to the sharpshooter. Kurt Angle tapping out to the sharpshooter, what a surprise. We might have just seen the outcome for No Mercy. As Kurt Angle tapping out to the sharpshooter, and that is not going to go over well for the Olympic gold medalist. Very impressive win here for the Hart Foundation, making Kurt Angle tap, get into that win column.
There ain't nobody. And The Rock means nobody that's gonna stop The Rock from whipping your candy ass.
What you fail to realize, boy, is I've crippled more people than polio. You can't be the first, but you will be the next.
Bring that dead carcass out here so HBK can slap you around main event style.
Back from commercial break, folks, in Omaha, Nebraska. We're going to take a moment to hear from the Big Red Monster, Kane and Paul Bearer, as they have dished out a challenge to any person in the locker room. But we are going to hear some updated information on this situation, folks, from Paul Bearer. Ladies and gentlemen, we get to see the slow, methodical walk of Kane. One frightening sight, to say the least. But Kane has been on a tear as of late. If you kept up with Universe Mode up to this point, Kane has definitely displayed some dominance so far. But he's definitely one man that's going to be hard to figure out for anybody to beat. But at No Mercy, we will find out who the man will be that steps up to the plate against Kane on this upcoming Sunday at No Mercy. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. This crowd knows that music. They know who this is. This is Test, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe Test will be the man that will come in and make a name, as Paul Bearer just stated. Wow, what a surprise appearance from Test. But Paul Bearer said anybody can step up to the plate, and Test is going to be the man to do so. My gosh, look at the stare down between these two giants. You can just feel the intensity in the arena. Well, folks, there you go. Test is stepping up to the plate and accepting the challenge of Paul Bearer. No mercy, Kane and Test will go at it. Paul Bearer might have bit off more than he can chew at this point. But ladies and gentlemen, up next we have the WWF Championship Triple Threat match. Up next.
There ain't nobody. And The Rock means nobody that's gonna stop The Rock from whipping your candy ass.
What you fail to realize, boy, is I've crippled more people than polio. You can't be the first, but you will be the next.
Bring that dead carcass out here so HBK can slap you around main event style.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has now come. It is time for the WWF Championship title match. And here is the special guest referee, yours truly, Mr. McMahon. Very tall task tonight for Mr. McMahon to call this match down the middle. There can be so much that can go left or right in this match. So many twists or turns, but Mr. McMahon has accepted the duty of being the special guest referee, and it is his company, and he wants to be the one to make the final call for this match. And here we go, folks. I think everybody can agree that The Rock is the fan favorite for tonight. The Rock coming into this match with a huge win over Jeff Jarrett. And man, The Rock has his game face on, folks. You already know The Rock is going to lay everything on the line tonight. He's going to put everything he has into this matchup. But man, being the champ right before No Mercy and having to defend the title once again at No Mercy is going to be a tall task itself. But we'll see who's going to be the man to be able to fill the shoes of being called the WWF champion after tonight. The dead man walking, ladies and gentlemen. The Undertaker is here in Omaha, Nebraska. Both men looking to rip the head off of Shawn Michaels. There is no doubt in anybody's mind that The Rock and The Undertaker want to single out HBK and take him out of the fight early. Only time will tell, but that has to be the strategy here early on in this match. is the showstopper, Mr. WrestleMania, the Heartbreak Kid, you name it. Shawn Michaels is in Omaha, Nebraska for his first competition here in Universe Mode. And my gosh, I am more than ready to see the Heartbreak Kid put the boots on and step into the ring and go at it, folks. I am more than ready for this match. Shawn Michaels, you just cannot single out the Heartbreak Kid. No matter what competition you put against him, you cannot ever count him out, folks. Even though Shawn Michaels has everything against him, whether it's Mr. McMahon, The Undertaker, The Rock, anything, I am taking the Heartbreak Kid as my pick to retain the WWF Champion after tonight. Shawn Michaels is walking out of Omaha, Nebraska, still your WWF Champion, folks. There is not a doubt in my mind. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Michaels, The Rock, and The Undertaker. It is time for the WWF title match, and here we go. And I knew The Rock would go right for the Heartbreak Kid. And Undertaker with a mean suplex on The Rock. Oh, and a Russian leg sweep out of nowhere. And everybody's just unleashing their moves on one another now. Everybody trying to one-up each other early on. Hard shot to the gut from the Heartbreak Kid. And boy, Shawn Michaels taking it to both men right now. Oh, what a atomic drop. Cross body from Shawn Michaels. And the Heartbreak Kid is definitely determining the pace of this match. Spinning neck breaker. Oh, and The Rock catches Shawn Michaels right to the ribs. A knee right to the ribs. And how The Rock unleashing those punches. That was 100% personal from The Rock. When the Undertaker's taking a beating early on, Shawn Michaels looking for a punch, but The Rock able to counter it. Now Shawn Michaels with a counter with some elbows to the grill of The Rock. Undertaker with the smart strategy, letting these two take each other out as he rests on the outside. Very, very wise strategy from the Undertaker. Oh, but runs right into a slam from the Heartbreak Kid. Frankensteiner from the Heartbreak Kid, but he runs into that big boot now. The dead man is taking control. Early cover from the Undertaker, only gets a 1 count there. Man, what a wicked big boot from the dead man. Oh, hip toss from Shawn Michaels. Another great neck breaker there from the Heartbreak Kid. And The Rock looking to bring the stairs in as an equalizer early on in this match. Wasting little time to bring in the weapons. Shawn Michaels just bringing the fight to the Undertaker early on. Boy, very surprising, looking for that patented flying elbow, but not able to connect. The Undertaker with a step ahead on the showstopper. Shawn Michaels carrying The Rock like a rag doll around the ring, but to no prevail. Rock, looking for the elbow there, but mistimed the elbow as the Heartbreak Kid is so fast and so smooth in the ring. It runs right into a power slam from the People's Champion. Boy, what a clothesline from the Undertaker. Boy, this action just left and right. You never know who's going to take the advantage. A powered slam onto the steps. My gosh, what a move from the Undertaker. And the leg drop to The Rock. Looking for another cover. Man, 2 early covers from the dead man. And now Shawn Michaels looking for the cover. Not even a 2 count there. The Rock looking to catch HBK lacking there. Sends him into the corner. Oh, there's that vintage Shawn Michaels with the flying elbow and the kip up. Shawn Michaels is in his elements tonight. Shawn Michaels has not even lost a beat. but runs into a shoulder block there from The Rock. And The Rock going up top looking for a high-risk maneuver. Oh, and he double take there from The Rock. Rethought it out. It was probably a bad decision, but delivers a suplex on The Undertaker. And now Shawn Michaels looking to one-up The Rock with a suplex of his own. Boy, each man just taking it to each other so far. Nobody able to really gain the advantage. Shawn Michaels has really been the man so far that's really made a very impressive statement so far in this match. But what a clothesline from The Rock. A lot of that might have to do with the fresh legs of Shawn Michaels. I just thought a little bit of ring rust would be a factor as well, but Shawn Michaels has proven the world wrong at this point. And wait a minute, Undertaker looking for the last ride. Will we see the last ride? And gets it up. What a last ride from The Undertaker. Immediately into the pin. The Rock able to barely kick out, and The Undertaker was looking like the new WWF champion right there, but The Rock barely able to kick out. And Shawn Michaels is very lucky that The Rock was able to kick out of that, because it was looking like The Undertaker had it in the bag. Another vintage Shawn Michaels atomic drop, and a second one to The Rock. And he goes right to a cover. Undertaker wisely able to break it up in a crossbody from the Heartbreak Kid. Sweet chin music out of nowhere, and The Rock able to take out Michaels. I really thought The Rock was going to go for the pin there on The Undertaker, but does not do so. Goes right after Shawn Michaels and covers Shawn Michaels after that slingshot into the ropes. 2, no. Shawn Michaels powers out at 2. The Undertaker is out cold. He has not moved a muscle since that sweet chin music. Boy, if The Rock would have went for that cover, we might see The Rock as the new WWF champion. And what is Michaels thinking here? Flying elbow. Not able to connect once again. He failed earlier in the match, but runs right into the last ride. Will we see a second last ride? Yes, we will. And a last ride to Shawn Michaels. And The Rock out of nowhere, able to break up the count. Came absolutely flying out of nowhere into the frame. Boy, what a very, very clutch breakup there from The Rock. Undertaker delivering the second last ride of this match. Oh, and he gets the steps right to the grill. You knew the steps were going to play a factor at some point, and The Rock delivering the steps to both competitors, taking both men out with the stairs right across the face. And The Rock with the snake eyes in the into the apron of the Heartbreak Kid. Boy, so many twists and turns in this match. Boy, you love to see it. Oh, what a match we've seen so far. The double arm choke slam onto the outside. And the Heartbreak Kid with another set of atomic drops. Vintage HBK into a Russian leg sweep. You love the fire, you love the desire, you love the passion that is into this main event. All three men would love nothing more than to be the WWF champion. What a belly-to-belly from The Rock. The Rock is now showing the resiliency later on in the stages of this match. What is he setting up here? Rock bottom from The Rock. The Undertaker might be out. No, and Shawn Michaels timed it perfect once again. Able to break up the pin into a DDT. My gosh. What has Shawn Michaels got here? He has a chair. Shawn Michaels with a chair, but no. Undertaker barely able to break it up. Some series of strikes there from The Undertaker. The MMA background of The Undertaker. And what? Oh, and a double backbreaker there from The Undertaker and the Heartbreak Kid working together. Very rare sight to see as Shawn Michaels runs into a big boot. Maybe they both saw The Rock as a threat early on at this point in the match. Oh, back elbow from the Heartbreak Kid, and now he goes to work on The Rock. Undertaker might be out of the equation now for a while as we see a pile driver from the Heartbreak Kid. Oh, knee to the ribs. My gosh, that has to hurt like hell. And what is Undertaker setting up here? Oh, I thought he was going old school for a second, but no. Just throws the Rock around like a rag doll. Oh, another big boot. Vicious big boot from the Undertaker for a third time, I believe, on Shawn Michaels. And the Undertaker might be looking for a breather here as both men are down. And the Undertaker can set something up, set up a strategy here. Is he going to hit Shawn Michaels with those steps? Doesn't look like he's going to. Bringing those steps in the ring, maybe? Yes, he will. Setting those steps up for the Rock. Lock up on the outside. Oh, and he throws the Rock right into the barricade. Right on the ribs of the Rock. Rock had those damaged ribs a few weeks ago. Boy, what a shot from the Undertaker. Just absolutely rocked the freaking skull of Shawn Michaels with that wicked right punch. Setting up a snake eyes on the Rock here. Oh, a snake eyes. Now Shawn Michaels and Undertaker going at it. Looking for another last ride. Does the Undertaker? Will we see the third last ride of this matchup? Yes, and he connects. But Rock able to get there just in time, and now we will see old school from the Undertaker, and now we are getting vintage Undertaker now. Boy, he is bringing the fight to both competitors now with that old school. Going for the pin. This might do it, folks. 1, 2. Oh, and Vince McMahon with a 2 count. Not enough juice to take out the Rock. Oh, and I think Undertaker was looking for Tombstone there. Shawn Michaels barely able to cut it off. Undertaker shots to the gut of the Heartbreak Kid. Shawn Michaels, what's he looking for here? Oh, atomic drop. And a second atomic drop as well. Oh, and the Rock able to capitalize on the distraction of Shawn Michaels with those atomic drops on the Undertaker. Shawn Michaels has everybody down. Throws the Rock out of the ring, maybe buying himself some time. And Shawn, wait a minute, Mankind is, where is Mankind at? And he is on the Titantron, folks. What the hell is Foley talking about? Oh, wait a minute. He has trapped DX in their locker room. DX would play no part in this main event. And Shawn Michaels is livid. And wait a minute. Rock setting up the rock bottom. Rock bottom from the Rock. That has to do it. No Undertaker in the ring. Oh, and Vince McMahon is not going to make the count. He is screwing over the Rock. Oh my gosh. And sticking the bird to the Rock. You had to have known the McMahons were going to play a factor, and there's Shane. It was a plan all along from Mr. McMahon to screw over the Rock. The Rock might need to make a move here. He's wasting time. And Shane McMahon and the Rock staring down. And wait a minute. There's the Undertaker. Undertaker setting up the last ride. Got him up. In the last ride from the Undertaker. Oh my gosh. Makes the count. 2 and a 3. I think the WWF fans just got screwed over by the McMahons. And the Undertaker is in on it with them. What a turn of events. The McMahons and the Undertaker working together all along. HBK and The Rock are completely out on the outside. devious plan by the McMahons and The Undertaker. Oh my gosh, folks. We will be back on Thursday for SmackDown.